Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today, we're here with a practical and very simple tutorial from our Photoshop series. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you about one of the most useful tools in Photoshop, the crop tool. We use this tool to cut out a part of an image or change its scale without losing quality. At first glance, this might look like a very basic tutorial, but keep in mind, every tool that has its own dedicated button in Photoshop is there for a reason. Even though cropping an image seems like something you could do with the simplest mobile app, when you're doing heavy editing, these tools become very helpful and precise. In future tutorials, I'll also teach you about related tools like the perspective crop tool. But in each video, I'll focus on just one tool so that I can cover all the features in detail. Opening the image and selecting the crop tool. First, you need to open an image in Photoshop. This can be any picture. For example, let's use this cute little monkey sitting on a tree branch. Next, go to the toolbar on the left side and select the crop tool. You should know that you can change the position of the toolbar completely, just like any other panel. It doesn't have to stay on the left, but by default, Photoshop always places it on the left side. I'll cover the full toolbar customization in a separate video. Once you select the crop tool, a virtual frame appears around the entire image. This frame shows you the area that will remain after cropping. By clicking and dragging on the handles, you can resize the crop area. For example, let's say we only want the monkey in our picture. We adjust the frame to fit around it. Once you're happy with the selection, just press Enter on your keyboard or click the check mark at the top of the screen to apply the crop. Crop tool settings. After selecting the crop tool, you'll notice new settings appear in the top option bar. 1. Ratio. The first setting is ratio, the aspect ratio of your crop. When you open the drop-down, you'll see all the common aspect ratio for different formats and social media platforms. You can select one of them to crop your image accordingly. If the ratio you want isn't listed, you can manually type your own value into the two boxes. There's also a swap button, the two-way arrow, that flips the width and height values. You can also click clear to reset everything back to the default free crop mode. 2. Straighten. The next option is straighten, which is extremely useful, especially if your photo was taken at an angle or looks titled. Photographers often use this feature to fix the horizon in landscape photos. Here is how it works. You draw a reference line along something that should be perfectly horizontal or vertical, like the horizon, a table, or a ceiling. Photoshop automatically rotates the image just enough to make that line perfectly straight. It then adjusts the crop area so that no empty edges are left. Example: if you have a landscape photo where the horizon looks slightly crooked, just drag a line across the horizon with a straighten, and Photoshop will level it out for you. 3. Overlay options. When the crop tool is active, you can display different overlays to guide your composition. These are called overlay options or guides. Here are the most important ones. Rule of the first. Divide the image into 9 equal parts, 3x3 grid. Place key elements along the line or intersections for a more balanced and appealing composition. This is the most commonly used overlay. Grid shows many small squares, helping with precise alignment both horizontally and vertically. Diagonal. Display diagonal lines from the corners, useful for checking directions and movement in your image. Triangle. Creates triangular guides, great for dynamic compositions. Golden ratio. Shows lines or a spiller based on the golden ratio. Perfect for artistic or advertising image where you want to guide the viewer's eye. Golden spiral. Displays a spiral starting from the corners toward the focal point. Works really well for portraits or nature photos because it draws attention naturally to the center of interest. Note, these overlays are just guides. They won't affect the final image. You can cycle through them by pressing the O key. 4. Overlay visibility options. At the bottom of the overlay menu, you'll see 3 visibility options. Auto Shown Overlay shows the overlay only while you're resizing or moving the crop area. Default for most users. Always Show Overlay keeps the overlay visible at all times, even before you make any changes. Never Show Overlay hides the overlay completely, leaving only the crop frame. 5. Cycle Overlay and Cycle Orientation. Cycle Overlay lets you switch between different overlays by pressing O. Very useful if you want to quickly see which guide works best for your image. Cycle Orientation changes the orientation of certain overlays, like Rules of Third or Golden Spiral, to match portrait or landscape orientation. The gear icon. Additional settings. When you click the gear icon in the options bar, you'll find more settings. Use Classic mode. Brings back the old behavior of the crop tool before CS6. The crop box itself is resized instead of image appearing to move behind it. Show Cropped Area lets you choose whether to preview the area that will be removed before you commit the crop. Auto Center Preview keeps the crop box centered automatically while resizing, making composition easier. Enable Crop Shield darkens the area outside the crop box to help you focus on the part you're keeping. Color Match Canvas or Costume lets you choose whether the darkened area matches the canvas background color or a costume color. Opacity controls how dark the outside area appears. Lower number, more transparent. Higher, darker. Auto Adjust Opacity automatically adjusts the darkness based on the image brightness, so the crop box stays easy to see. Final options. At the very end, you have 2 important checkboxes. Delete crop pixels. When checked, pixels outside the crop area are permanently deleted. If unchecked, they are just hidden, meaning you can undo or readjust the crop later. Content Aware. When enabled, Photoshop uses Content Aware field to intelligently fill any empty areas. Especially useful if you rotate or enlarge the crop area. This is perfect for landscape or background where you don't want empty space after adjusting the crop. Tip: for non-destructive editing, keep delete crop pixels unchecked and use Content Aware when needed. Final buttons. On the right side of the option bar, you'll see 3 icons. Reset reverse the crop box back to its original position. Cancel discards the crop and exits the tool. Checkmark applies the crop to your image. We hope you enjoyed this tutorial, so if you liked it, make sure to give the video a like. If you have any questions about this tutorial, be sure to write them for us in the comments section. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to watch more tutorials. Until the next tutorial, goodbye.